Hi guys, Tom here, America's favorite hoarder. I rescued this complete fan from the side of the road quite a while ago. I had another video where I showed it and showed it running. It does run. I tried to find it a home. Nobody wanted it. Nobody believed it was good. So I'm going to scrap it. There's a lot of copper inside. I've already taken the blades off and recycled the screws. Actually, they're in there somewhere. This is my metal bucket. Circuit boards and screws and nuts and bolts and such. So, without further ado, I'm going to start stripping this. There's a lot of scrap metal and aluminum. Got the case. Got the light fixtures down there. Don't know if you see that. Kind of a shame because it does work. It just needed a home, but nobody wanted it. You can give it to one of my good buddies at work, Randy. Now I found Randy's leaving. So maybe it's a good thing he didn't take it. He'd have to take it somewhere else. Best of wishes. Best of luck, Randy. But, to get back to the story, I'm going to take this apart and show you how much copper's inside. I'm going to pause it right now, take a couple screws off, show you. I'll be back in a second. Well, I'm back. I removed a couple of the screws, and alas, I've gotten nowhere. Now, if I could find my hammer, I need to persuade this top piece to come out. Oh, that didn't take long. That was easy. The screw came out. There's like a bolt that goes through. Oh, it's still attached. What the heck? Oh, hold on. There's something. Might have to get in there. I don't know if that's fuzz or a nut. I'm not talking about me. I'm not the nut. Come on, guys. Another good whack with a hammer. Or maybe two or three. My neighbors are assholes, so I don't care if I keep them awake with an occasional exploding noise at the middle of the night. I try to be nice to my neighbors. They seem to have no problem accepting my niceness when it came, but were unable to reciprocate because they all seem to be on disability and food stamps. Oh my God, one of my pet peeves. That wire will go in there because it's steel. But unfortunately, I work for a living, as do most of the people watching this video, so I have no problem releasing my upsetting words. Yes, there may be a time when people need food stamps, but they don't need it from the time they're 16 years old. When you're in school, you're in school. Your parents should take care of you, or your parents should take care of you. But I'm getting sidetracked by nonsense. I apologize. Back to the matter at hand. I see what the problem may be. No, I'm not looking into a mirror. There we go. I have a screw right there that has to come out. Come to Papa. Yes. Must be another one somewhere. Nope. There. I'm free. Crash bin. Wires. And now, is this cover aluminum or steel? Just happen to have a magnet. It's steel. My steel is there. Into the bucket it goes. Off to the next piece. This is plastic. And off to the next piece. This is... Ooh. What is this? This is more steel. Always keep a magnet handy. Yes, this is one of my great roadside finds. I've been using it for 2 years. That broke. I used to keep it on my keychain. I just have to drill another hole into it, and it will be good again. But I leave it hanging anywhere where I can. We have a neoprene or rubber gasket. Now, the lid. We've already removed the screws, I think. One there, one there, one there, one there. A couple more over here, I see them. Glad my lamp has a, what's that? Glad my screwdriver has a lamp on it. Flashlight on it. It's pretty cool. Oh, you got a little cotter pin right there. Just happen to have a pair of pliers. And I'm going to pause this again while I do this very important work. Stay tuned. And yes, I'm back. I got that little pin out. There's the pin. Check it with a magnet. It sticks. It sticks too good. As you can see, you're not getting my magnet. Damn it. And that is, there's again. Trying to get my magnet. Back up there. Yes, I found the key to drill, sorry. Well, what do we got here? We got numerous screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is actually a pretty quality fan. I hate to scrap it, but like I said, I couldn't find it at home. And at least I rescued it from the garbage pile. Six screws removed. Oh, here we go. There's the motor. First, we will check this. Nice looking, very decorative base cover, if you want to call it that. But it's metal, as you can see. Isn't that cool? Bing. That one laid down. That one laid down. I'll drop it from a foot or so. It'll drop standing up sometimes. I'm having too much fun with this nonsense. But that's scrap metal. Get in there. Not the whole thing, but hey, it works. What the heck? On to the next project. You got wires. And are these wires copper? Hard to tell. Looks to be like a steel wire. I'm going to pause it again and cut these wires off. Bear with me. I'm back again. Well, I found some more screws. Took the screws off. Took the bottom cover off. Took the top cover off. It's hard to know. It's hard to see. I apologize. There's a nut there. Took the screws that were off on this side. This thing is really well made, I got to admit. Who made this thing? Let's see here. It's hard to see. I did have a name. There it is. I gotta admit. Let's see here. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's the number. I'm trying to hold it as still as I can to find out who made this thing. It's got a holographic label over there, quality control there, UPC. This product and or component are covered by one or more following U.S. patents. I care less. I want to know who made it. It drives me crazy when you get so much information on it, but not the stuff you need. Welcome to our world. Well, anyway, let's see. We have another kind of mount here. I'm trying to figure out how it's attached. I would say it's attached there. There is a nut. No, quit talking about nuts. I'm not the nut in question. I see a screw there though. I'm going to take that off and take that off. 2 screws. I'm going to pause. I'll be back. Whoa, this is really beginning to become quite labor intensive. And I'm exhausting myself trying to get these screws and stuff out. But like I said, it's really well made. I don't know if it's good or bad that I can't get this thing apart. It's hard to do it when I don't have proper lighting. Actually, I do have proper lighting. I'm just blind as a bat. I'm down on my hands and knees here. we have this housing here, which is held on, seems to be held on by the all thread. We can see right there is a nut. I have to get that off. So I'm going to pause this again. Wait. See what I can do. Hold on. Well, I'm still working on the underside. That nut right there, I don't know if you can see it is slowly coming off, but this popped off after I got the screws off. That's all those wires. So I'm just going to chop that sucker off once I find my choppers. Oh, it's way over there. I have to get back up. God, getting old. That's all I can say. Too many years at Disney fucked me up. It's amazing how they use people and then discard them. What's this? Alright, we have... I'm just going to cut this off right there. Sure, it's easy to say when you only got one arm. No, I have both my arms, but I had carpal tunnel. Because of Disney. Yes, the Walt Disney World Company. And they used me up, they got rid of me, and now my carpal tunnel is causing me major problems. Oh, look at that, wires are coming out, yay. And they seem to, back on my Disney rant, yeah, they used me up, had carpal tunnel, they got rid of me, and then, thank you Disney, now my carpal tunnel is causing me not to be able to perform my current job without a lot of pain. But I can't seem to get any help. Back to the original problem at hand. I have what appears to be a copper, or no, yeah, might be copper, nut around that all thread right there. I can tell that's going to take a minute to get off, so let me pause it again. Lo and behold. Okay, I found some more screws on the inside of the cover. I take these are the things that hold the fans on, the fan blades on right there, 3 screws for each fan blade. This goes to the motor, this part here, it spins. Take these things off, you're able to get the cover off. So this is probably metal. I'm going to put it right there for a moment into the scrap metal bucket. I'm going to take this off here so you can watch. This is how they come off. Nothing major. All the spinning around drives you crazy though. You kind of get vertigo. Let's find a way to balance this damn thing here. It will be impossible. Well, maybe not. Hopefully you can see it. This goes here. There's a screw there. And a screw there. There you go. We're in the pile. There's your motor. Still a couple pounds of copper. Got a nut there. Got a nut there. You can see it right there. I will attempt to take that off so we can get inside of this sucker here. And actually, even at this point, I could still salvage it. I got the wires there. This looks to be a 4-wire. So you got on, off. You got your ground, and then forwards and backwards, I would assume. Yes, I say assume. I'm not an electrician. But another screw there. Those 4 screws are out on that side. I don't know if there's any on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 screws out on that side. So all I gotta do is get these goofy nuts off, or do that a couple times, see what happens. It's separated. It's separated, but I don't think I'll be able to get it apart. So. But anyway, there's a part. Imagine that. I feel it. I felt it falling apart in my hands, but now I can't seem to get it to come undone. Are you awake over there, stupid neighbor? So I got that there. I got to get that off. I could just go get a socket, hold the bottom, and turn it with a socket, but I'm too lazy. Because my sockets are where? Probably right there. Let me pause it again, see what happens. Well, so much for my sockets. They are actually on the other side of the garage. So I'm going to save this for a later date. This is the actual copper. I know it's hard to see it. Let's see here. If you look in that hole right there, you can see it when I turn it. That's where the copper motor is, and it's heavy as all hell. I'm going to toss it. And I hoped that it would fall apart, but of course it didn't. So I will grab that and put it back here with this beautiful, I say air pump from an air compressor, which you can hardly see, but it's down there. This is probably all aluminum off an old Craftsman or something air compressor. And if you're wondering, yes, the motor is over there. That's more copper. Another 20 pounds or so. For another video, maybe tomorrow. So I've got that. Let's check this real quick. Ooh, good news. The fan blade holders are aluminum. I'm planning on doing a melt. I've got a Devil's Forge foundry. There's the crucible. My first melt will be copper. And if you're wondering, I put this together today. An old set of channel locks. Or I'm sorry, vice grips, whatever you want to call them, channel locks. I took the rubber handles off. Had a couple pipes and some handles from a scooter steering wheel, if you want to call it a steering wheel. So I made this will be inside the foundry. I'll be able to reach in deeply with these things with both hands, not one hand. I'm showing one hand demonstration, which is difficult. Bear with me. Grab it, pull it out of the foundry over to the mold and pour. As you can see, there's a little pour spout there. But I had to put that together today. And I found the vice grips in the trash. Like I said, this was part of one of those little scooters that kids ride. They got the handlebar things, the hand grips, and I had two pieces of pipe. I think one came off an old crutch. Yes, I have several sets of those in the backyard too because they're aluminum. But these are nice and long. As you can see, I will be able to reach down into the forge, grab the crucible, pull it out, and pour. So I've gotten two things done today. Actually three now. I've got the fan taken apart. I've got the crucible tongs built. And I've got probably my first pile of aluminum to melt. I'll have to take off these little plastic washers. These are nice cast aluminum. It's probably melted about 1900 degrees. Maybe more, give or take. But they're probably pure aluminum, so I don't have to worry about a whole lot of slag and dross. All that being said, I'm quite happy with my night. I've got that damn fan out of the way. I've been tripping over it for several months. Look at all these wires I get to play with tonight. There's aluminum inside there with a light bulb screw in. There's probably brass down there. Maybe not. This is probably a newer one. I wonder. Let's see if this is aluminum also. Aluminum or steel? That's steel, as you can see. There's the magnet. This is brass. These little parts here are usually brass, so these just unscrew. It's a porcelain. It's got aluminum in there, porcelain, possibly some brass in there, but this part definitely is brass. So I got plenty to do. Lots of things to play with. Hey, Now I know how to make a long video of nonsense. I'm at 20 minutes. My longest video ever. What have I gotten done? I don't know. But I've gotten something done, so I feel like I've got an accomplishment in my life. Yes, I lead a boring life. All that being said, hope you all had fun watching. Keep on hoarding. Bye-bye. Yeah.